Imagine living in a place where every day is a battle just to survive. Where food is scarce, hospitals are overwhelmed, and families are forced from their homes with nowhere to go. This is Gaza today, a territory with over 2 million people facing a humanitarian crisis that grows more severe by the hour. Gaza has always been a crossroads of civilizations. Throughout history, it has been shaped by Egyptians, Romans, Arabs, and Ottomans, making it a land rich in heritage. In modern times, Gaza has been at the heart of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. It is governed by Hamas, while Israel controls its borders, airspace, and coastal waters. The result is one of the most densely populated areas in the world, where ordinary life is constantly under strain. The humanitarian situation in Gaza is unprecedented. Hospitals are running out of essential medicines, generators are failing, and electricity is limited to a few hours a day. Food and water are scarce, and malnutrition is widespread. Over 250 people, including more than 100 children, have died from starvation in recent weeks, with thousands more at risk. Families face impossible choices every day, often deciding which member gets the last bit of food or water. Aid organizations struggle to reach those most in need, hindered by restrictions and ongoing violence. Adding to the crisis, Israel's recent evacuation orders have forced hundreds of thousands of Palestinians to leave their homes for temporary shelters in southern Gaza. These shelters are overcrowded, lack basic sanitation, and have very limited access to food, water, and medical care. Vulnerable groups such as children, the elderly, and people with disabilities are at heightened risk. Reports indicate that many families are being separated during the chaos of relocation, further compounding the suffering. Behind the numbers are real people. Children go to bed hungry. Parents struggle to find medical help for sick family members. And families are torn apart by displacement. Doctors and aid workers describe working under extreme conditions, trying to save lives with minimal resources. Every day feels like a race against time, with hospitals and clinics overwhelmed by both injuries and disease. The international community has raised alarms. The United Nations, aid organizations, and human rights groups have called for immediate humanitarian access and protection of civilians. Some countries have suspended arms exports to Israel in protest of the military operations. Despite these calls, the delivery of aid remains perilous and inconsistent, leaving the people of Gaza in a state of continuous uncertainty. Yet even amid the darkness, there is resilience. Families maintain cultural traditions, neighbors support one another, and children continue to play and learn when they can. The people of Gaza demonstrate courage and hope, refusing to let despair define them entirely. The story of Gaza is a stark reminder that behind political debates and headlines are millions of human lives. It is a story of survival, resilience, and a struggle for basic dignity. While the world watches, the people of Gaza continue to endure one of the most severe humanitarian crises of our time. Understanding their plight and spreading awareness is the first step toward helping those who cannot help themselves. Gaza is not just a place on the map, it is a human story that demands attention, compassion, and action. Supporting humanitarian aid, amplifying their voices, and keeping the world informed are ways to make a difference. The people of Gaza continue to hope for a future where survival is not just a daily fight, but a life of possibility, safety, and peace.